Hello, Assalamu alaikum. So today I'd like to talk about the historical background of Bab al-Mandeb, and Bab al-Mandeb is a very good strait which is actually related to transfer huge amount of oil from Middle East to the other country. So right now we are surviving in a world stage where there are lots of problems during the war schedule and war strategy. You know that right now Iran is a position where there is no hope, no strategy, and they're raging into poverty day by day. So in that circumstances they already made a blockade on the Hormuz Strait, and for these regions USA has been blockade in this area, and they had no idea, even they had no right to transfer the oil without any kind of tax paying fee. So in that perspective, Hormuz Strait is actually has a great impact to transfer huge amount of oil from one place to another place. So why I'm talking about the war strategy, why I'm talking about the blockade on the Hormuz Strait, this is actually related to the war strategy. We know that war is actually systematic binding. The poor class country, I mean the South Asian country or the countries of Africa, they are hampering their rights in different kinds of situation for the war strategy. So the rich people, they are concerning in the war strategy with the intention to get huge amount of money by the politics of war. But the poor people, the poor countries, they are suffering from the war strategy. They are suffering from the outrages of the war in different kinds of situation. But I'm a citizen of the I'm citizen of the South Asian country, so I believe that South Asian countries has failed to overcome from these problems. What is actually needed for making a reconciliation program after the war strategy, war between Israel and Iran. So why I'm talking about the war strategy of Iran and USA. USA is actually a big fish among the countries who are engaged in different types of war. For example, very recently USA had a very good communication and opinion with the Israel and Israeli militia, and aftermath they are attacking on Lebanon, and next they are attacking on Ukraine, and aftermath they are also attacking on the Yemen. So what is the reason behind that? The first of all, the reason is that Donald Trump's only intention is to, they would like to attack on the Al-Aqsa, and you know that Al-Aqsa is a very beautiful figure. It is not only beautiful figure, it is but also a holistic figure for the Muslim community. So if I'm say about the Muslim community, it will be wrong. It is not favorable for only the Muslim community. The Christian community, even the Jewish community, they have also favored on the Al-Aqsa Mosque. So whenever Donald Trump is attacking on the Al-Aqsa Mosque, then it proves that Donald Trump do it only for showing his power strategy. So after occupying the Al-Aqsa Mosque, Donald Trump's only own intention to do with this criteria for taking huge amount of land for his own use, not only for his own use, for the use of Israel, and Donald Trump's only own intention to make Israel great again. So one of the philosophers of Argentina, they also said that in the end of the war, Donald Trump definitely attack on the Al-Aqsa Mosque, because you know that Al-Aqsa is our emotion. Al-Aqsa is our very beautiful scenario for the Muslim community, for the Muslim people. So I'm a Muslim people, so I have also intention to visit the Al-Aqsa Mosque, but I have no right to visit the Al-Aqsa Mosque as I have no travel pass. Even the Bangladeshi government till now, they did not accept the Israel as a war, as a state. So from these circumstances, I believe that this war is not a systematic war. This war is definitely based on the politics, and the politics of Gulf war countries, the politics of war, even the politics of systematic suppression against the poor community as like the Middle East. You know that the Middle East leaders, they are so much rich, they have no lacking of money, they have no lacking of power, so they are only fan of power and money. So if they are able to say something against the suppressive country means Russia or USA, but it is not possible for themselves to take some responsibility against USA or Russia, and either the Muslim community, they have to come forward to overcome from this situation, to elevate this problem as far as it possible. Otherwise, with a very short time, within 20 or 30 years, they will fall into a great trap, and after that they have only one duty: to exist in the universe without any kind of power. So as a Muslim community, it's my duty to encourage the Muslim community to concern about the matter, to concern about not engaging in the fake war, because war will never give any kind of good circumstances which is actually convenient and resourceful for a single state. So as you know that Bangladesh became independent 1971, but till now we did not get any kind of absolute freedom, liberation from our liberation war, because the reason is that behind this there is only one issue. The issue is corruption. So whenever we are thinking about the corruption procedure or corruption strategy, we are not thinking about our future lifestyle. So from my video, I would like to establish this principle is that the US's intention is negative, and in this war Iran will technically win by blockade on Bab el Mandeb, because Bab el Mandeb is a very good strait where lots of vessels, crude oil has been transferred within 3 or 4 years. Even you know that one of the research said that 27% of the world natural gas has been transferred from Bab el Mandeb every day, and Iran is taking huge amount of money as tax-paying country. So in this regard, Iran has absolute liability and also right to blockade on the Bab el Mandeb, and before that they are also taking this responsibility by blocking on Hormuz Strait. So according to Article 24 of UN Charter, it is absolutely prohibited to take the operation in the name of aggression. And according to Article 50 on, there is another solution on the taking action of self-determination. A country can attack on the another country, and definitely USA has taken this opportunity from Article 50 on of UN Charter. So I would like to request the UN authority to elevate these types of irrelevant laws which is actually vindictive for the humankind. So why we are concerned about the USA? Because USA is also part of the United Charter or United Nations, but whenever we are not able to stop the aggression matter of USA until we are not get the ultimate success in the international law. So as a law student and as an advocate, it's my sole duty to say something about the policy of the USA strategies, and that I have mentioned already. Iran already stopped the Bab el Mandeb. So whenever Iran is stopped the Bab el Mandeb, then you have to remind that 30% of the world liquid gas and 30% of the crude oil has been already stopped in this regard, because Iran is so bold and strong in this statement. So even Donald Trump is saying they have intention to stop the war, but I don't know Iran will take this opinion or not. And till the last moment, Iran will also take effective measures to make a very good solution, to make a very good proposal for the world leaders. And the world leaders are actually nothing. They have only one intention, to make huge amount of money for himself and for his future generation. And they have no idea actually for the concerning people, for the concerning human being in the universe. So whimsically, we are saying something against the international law, but as a law student and as a law teacher, even as a researcher, definitely I have to respect on the international law, because international law is the vanishing point of jurisprudence. Though I am concerned about the international law's implementation, still I believe that USA and the suppressed country one day they will search for pardon for doing these types of heinous activities that has been done in the previous times also actually. So while I'm talking about the Bab el Mandeb and Hormuz Strait, definitely have to talk about the war procedure, and in this war Iran will definitely win and America will systematically lose in the war procedure. Thank you all.